All right, testing, testing. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, now this time we are talking about chapter 18, homework, right? So brace yourself. Now here, first question. Okay, now which of the following about macroeconomic equilibrium is incorrect? Okay, now Now first one, when the economy is at short-run macro equilibrium, the total quantity is equal to full employment output level. Yes, this is incorrect. Now remember, short run. Okay, now for full employment, this is for long run, not necessarily for short run. Okay, so now this one, let's not spend too much time. Not very important. Now let's see. Inflationary gap and deflationary gap. Now, which of the following is correct? Let's see, right? Now, inflationary gap and deflationary gap can exist in both short run and long run. It can exist in short run, but not in long run. In long run, it would adjust, the market mechanism will adjust by itself back to the long run equilibrium point. Therefore, there will be no gap, right? Now, if you want to know more, I suggest you should go back to our teaching video. I explained that quite some details in that video, right? Now B, total quantity of output demanded, it's the same as the supplied. Inflationary gap and deflationary gap does not exist. Well, actually, no. Now remember, inflationary gap and deflationary gap is not about the AQD and AQS, but about the so-called output level versus the full employment output level. Basically, the long run AS and the cross for the short run. Okay, it's not about AQS and AQD. Right? So, see, the existence of inflationary gap implies that the economy experiences inflation. Now, this one is very tricky. Remember, although it is called inflationary gap, it only means that in the long run, our price level would go up. But remember, inflation means a persistent increase in price. We only know price level would go up, but we do not know whether it will persistently goes up. 可能一下升咧，你唔俾啊，係嘛？可能升一下停咧。Okay, so we do not know whether it is an inflation. We only know price level would go up, but whether it's inflation or not, we don't know. Now, so answer would be D. Deflationary gap, excess supply of labor. Exactly. Okay. Now, again, if you want to know more, go back to our teaching videos. I've explained quite a lot in those videos. All right. Now, next one. Now, number 3. Here, initially at this point, so let's see. Now, which of the following is or are correct? Let's see, right? Now, first of all, we have Y here, but YF is here. Now, Y is smaller than YF right now. We call this a deflationary gap. Okay, so one is incorrect. 一號仔已經唔啱啦，因為 inflationary gap 啦。Okay, now there's an excess demand for labor. We just talked about when deflationary gap, there should be excess supply of labor, right? So 2 is incorrect. So number 3 and 4, right? Now the short run equilibrium level is lower than full employment. Yes, we know that. In long run, output level is larger than Y0. In fact, it would be YF. In long run, the so-called output level should be YF because by market adjustment mechanism, it should go to here, right? To this point, back to the long run equilibrium point. Okay, so 3 and 4. Now, next one. Now, question 4 here. Now, suppose an economy is now at long-run equilibrium. Now, which of the following will result in a short-run output level lower than full employment? Now, meaning here, we need to result in a deflationary gap. So there's only two ways, right? One, we make Y decrease, or two, we make YF increase, right? So let's see which one. Now first, increase in general price level. Remember, general price level, this is not changing AD or AS. Both would be constant, not changing anything. It only changes movement along the curve. Okay, it doesn't change ADAS, so no, not A. Now B, increase in foreign demand for domestic export, right? So here, NX would go up, meaning Y would go up. Not the answer we want. Now C, increase in labor cost. Now what does that mean? Labor cost, meaning our so-called production cost would go up, so SRAS goes down, meaning the short-run equilibrium output level would go down. Yes, C. Now what about D? And decrease in expected price level. When expected price level, okay, you expect price level to decrease. So what would you do? AD would go down, yes, because you will save money to buy later, cheaper, right? But then, on the other hand, SRAS would go up. You will sell more so that you can get more profits now. So, both of which, adding together, we are not sure how Y would change. We are not sure, right? 好嘛，所以 D 唔啱啦。好嘛 Alright, now, next, we need to look at the changes in equilibrium level of output and price level. So let's see. Okay, 好嘛 Now, originally at E, 圈低佢先啦. This is the original point. Now, increase in people's desire to consume, meaning consumption increase, AD increases. Now, therefore, we go to AD2 here. Okay, short run equilibrium. Now, in this case, the short run equilibrium, we will look at SRAS1 and AD, and that would be H here. Now, what about long run? Remember, in long run, since here, you see E and H, YF is here, but Y is here. There is a so-called inflationary gap happening in the economy. So what would happen? Later on, the market will adjust itself, makes the SRAS go to SRAS3 until it reaches this point. So in long run, the equilibrium should be F here. Okay, 好嘛 HF. 得唔得？咁樣啫。Nothing too difficult. The next one. Initial at E right here, right? 係嘛？ Initial at E. So let's see. Now, suppose the government increase spending. 好啦，即係注意清啊。Increase spending meaning AD goes up. So we would have original 81, right? So we have 82. And at the same time, decrease in oil price. Now, when oil price decreases, it means production cost goes down. So SRAS goes up. Goes up, meaning SRAS3. So V will be the point that we want. 好嘛？唔係好難啫，繼續啦。Now here, question 7. Okay, 哇，成版都好多嘅喺度。Now, which of the following lead to an increase in real output in short run? Basically, we need Y to increase, right? So basically, AD or AS. Increase in demand for imports. Here, import increase. So NX goes down. AD goes down. Y goes down. Okay, 嗱，其實唔使睇啦。Y goes down. So you already do not know. Improvement in production technology. Here, our SRAS would go up. So Y would go up. Y goes down. Y goes up. Do you know up or down? No, we don't know. Is a question mark here. Now, decrease in oil price. This one, meaning our SRAS goes up. Y goes up. Fall in people's willingness to consume. AD goes down, Y goes down, go up, go down. Do you know? No, we don't know. Question mark again. Now, C, decrease in interest rates. Okay, now when interest rate decreases, meaning the cost of borrowing goes down. So C and I goes up. Y goes up. AD goes up, right? Decrease in the expected price level. Okay, when the so-called expected price level decrease, we just talked about, right? AD goes down, SRAS goes up. So here, up, down, up. So do you know? I still don't know, right? So let's look at D as well. An increase in business confidence. Now here, meaning I would increase and SRAS would increase. 上課都解過啦。Okay, increase in minimum wage rate. Now, let's make it simple. In income, 簡單啲啦。Okay, so again, C would go up and SRAS would go up because of incentive, right? So D is the answer right here. Now, of course, the wording is a little bit strange here. So let's forget about those wording and stick to our own wordings, right? Now, next one. Question 8. Increase in social welfare benefit would lead to several things, right? Now, first of all, social welfare benefit, it means that AD would go up. Why? 點解 AD 會升啊? Because we would have more disposable income. So C would go up, AD would go up. Yes, increase in aggregate demand. Okay, now next one, increase in LRAS. No, it does not. Production capacity is not changed, right? So let's see 3 and 4. LRAS not affected. So potential level, this is our YF, would also not be affected. So 1 and 4. General price level, of course, AD increase, therefore price increases. Price level increases, right? 好嘛，嗱，講啦呢個。Here, 沙中線啦 shutting to Central Link, okay, expected to finish in 2012. 咦，睇嚟唔得啦，係嘛？Not 2012, 2020. 2020年完工喎，我睇嚟唔得啦，係嘛？ Now, in the long run, this link would do something. Now, first of all, remember with this 沙中線, most likely, okay, most likely our LRAS would go up because infrastructure. Now, this is an infrastructure, right? Infrastructure. Most likely LRAS would go up, meaning price level would go down, YF would go up. Most likely, right? In the long run. So let's see. Now, increase Hong Kong's general price level. Well, no. We just talk about price level goes down, right? Increase AS long run. Yes. Increase Hong Kong's real GDP. Of course, YF increase, right? So 2 and 3. 好嘛？唔好啦啫。好啦，睇埋最後嗰3條啦。An increase in potential output level with a higher long run, with higher long run price 咩啊？講緊咩啊？哦，yeah. It needs price output level to go up. So Y needs to go up and higher long run price level. Price level in long run also need to increase. Okay, also need to increase. So we need YF to increase, price level to increase. It means we need both LRAS to go up, plus we need AD to go up, or else price level, how come it would increase? No, right? So 兩樣都要升。Let's see. Increase in AD and short run 嗱，唔係 short run 啊 ，long run. Increase in AD and long run AS, yes, C. 係嘛？咪兩個都升咯，係嘛？講啦。Right now, 11. Suppose an economy is initially at long run equilibrium. Now under market adjustment mechanism. Okay, 嗱睇住啊 ，it says market adjustment mechanism 要市場自己調節 ，meaning it can only be SRAS moving. Okay, not AD, SRAS market adjustment 市場自己調節就係調節條 SRAS 嘅 ，OK， not AD, not LRAS， OK， 好嘛？嗱 here 睇先嚇。Under the market adjustment mechanism from short run to long run. Now, a change in AD has no effect on price and output level in the long run. Okay? Now, no. Remember, when AD increases, the ultimate price you pay will be price level increase. Yes, but YF will not change. So, no. No. It has some effect. Change in short run has no effect. Yes. Because let's say your short run AS increases, 係嘛？好啦，而家 short run AS 升咗啦 ，then later it will adjust back to the original position, right? So B is the answer. 嗱，其他唔睇啦，自己睇啦，好唔好啊？睇啦，自己睇啦，其他，好嘛？嗱 ，finally 12 increase in the number of statutory public holiday。嗱，呢條有啲問題嘅，我覺得。In theory, more public holiday, it means the working, 記住呢個 supply 咩嚟㗎 ？This is our working hour. Okay? More public holiday, working hour decrease with fewer labor supply. So, full employment output level would decrease, right? In theory. But in practice, I think this doesn't make sense. Let me ask you one question. What if Hong Kong have zero holiday? 喂，咁你咁講，香港取消晒啲法定假期啦 ？Everyone work 7 days a week， 一個禮拜返7日 ，no holiday. Then our LRAS should go up, right? No, doesn't make sense. 哇，唔放假咪得咯？邊度 make sense 啊 ？Remember, if you overwork, you will have health problem. 你唔健康咁，你 productivity 邊度高啊 ？So I think this is a problematic question. Skip it. Seriously, skip it. 差唔多啦，出版商嗰啲係咁噶啦，都係揾 intern 寫噶咯。佢成日講極都唔記得㗎，啲 intern 寫題目差唔多咁嘅質素噶啦。Okay, so now let us then go to the short questions and long questions. Now here, explain whether the following is correct. Okay, now this one. Question 1, I'm not going to waste your time here. Okay, in long run, it must also be short run. Yes. Okay, what about D? What about B? No, because remember, it is possible short run and long run doesn't match. So, let's say when the short run output level is smaller than LRAS, the YF level, we call this, what do we call this? We call this deflationary gap. Vice versa for inflationary gap. OK， 好嘛？嗱呢條唔解啦，好弱智，嘥時間。Now next one, deflationary gap. So what is a deflationary gap? Remember the definition is that deflationary gap refers to a situation when the long run output level is smaller than the full employment output level, which is our YF. This is our short run Y. Now this is definition. Okay. Now suggest one policy that can narrow deflationary gap without raising price level. Now this one is a little bit tricky. Now think about it. All right. Now if we want to close the gap here, there can only be several things to do. You either increase our Y or decrease our YF, which by decreasing YF doesn't make sense, right? 我哋推低自己 standard 㗎嘛。To increase Y, you can either do AD goes up or SRAS goes up. Think about it. What happens to price level when AD goes up? When AD goes up, price level goes up. So, not the answer we want. We need something to make SRAS goes up, because by then price level would go down. So this is the brainstorming. What exactly can we do? Okay, several things. You can say for indirect tax, for business, You can go down or increase the subsidy, right? Increase the subsidy. Now, how do you draw a diagram? Now, the diagram is rather easy, right? Now, remember, we need to show there is an deflationary gap to begin with, right? How do we draw deflationary gap? Like this. This is our AD. This is our SRAS1. And this is our LRAS. Now, this is our short run upper level, right? This is our full employment upper level. This is the so-called deflationary gap. Now, let's see what happens. Okay. Now, I'm going to mark my price level because we need to point out price level doesn't increase. This is our price level 1. Now, you just need to draw like this. Short run AS increase. Now, therefore, price level 2 here, right? And it moved to Y2 equals to YF. So the gap is closed by increasing SRAS. For example, lowering our indirect tax, increasing subsidy for business, etc. Right? So this is the way we do it. 好嘛？嗱，呢個唔多講啦。We will talk more about this in chapter 22 when we talk about the fiscal and monetary policy. 好嘛？唔好嘥時間啦。Now, question 3 here. Okay, initially at long run equilibrium. Now, without the use of diagram, explain what is the effect on price level and output level, short run and long run. Now, first of all, advancement in production technology. What does that mean? Okay, now when production technology increases, it means the productivity, it's most likely would also increase. 生產力高咗咯，係嘛？ Productivity most likely goes up. Now, therefore, SRAS and LRAS would go up. 好嘛？ SRAS and LRAS would go up. What does that mean? For both short run and long run, we know that price level would decrease. Output level would increase, and also YF would increase. 好嘛？嗱，呢個唔嘥時間，呢個唔嘥時間。Now, what about next one? A rise in wage rates. Okay, a rise in wage rates. Now, let's make our life simple. Here, let's not make it wage rate, but increase in income, so that our life will be easier. 唔使拗咁多嘢啦，好嘛？嗱 3B, what happens is that rise in income, meaning disposable income increases. Therefore, AD goes up. When AD goes up, price level goes up. Y goes up in short run. Okay, and short run. Okay. Now, here. 嗱，一陣間先講其他啲好嘛？嗱 what about on another hand? Incentive effects. Higher the wage, incentive to work goes up. Therefore, SRAS and LRAS will also go up. Meaning, here, price level would go down. Y would go up, YF would also go up. So, combining all these, we will know that in short run, definitely Y would go up. In long run, definitely our YF would also go up. What about price level? Actually, both price level will be indeterminate. It depends on the shift of of AS and AD. Let me give you one example. For example, if the increase in AD is bigger than the increase in SRAS, then price level would go up. Something like that. Just the same as your demand supply chapter, right? So let's not waste time here. 好嘛？嗱，同你 demand supply 一樣嘅啫。So the idea is like this. Remember, again, I talked about that in last video. Some of you keep missing out incentive effects. 唔知點解成日都唔記得 incentive effect 啊？ Okay, so let's see. Next one. initially at long run equilibrium. Now, using diagram, the following effects on price and output level in long run. Okay, now here, let's see. On infrastructure. So let's write the words first. Okay, now infrastructure. Remember, infrastructure start with I. It means that 嗱，記住 infrastructure 係 I 嚟㗎，唔係 G 啊。So I goes up, AD goes up, price level goes up，好嘛 ？Price level goes up. Now here, remember in long run, AD going up has nothing to do with with YF. YF remains constant, right? 好啦 On another hand, with infrastructure, 記住啦 more infrastructure, meaning our productivity should also go up. Therefore, LRAS would go up. And price level goes down. YF goes up. So, combining these two together, 好啦，發生咩事啊 ？Combine these two together, we know YF must goes up. But what about price level? Unknown. Same here, depending on the degree of shift. Okay? 好唔好啊？又係同個 degree of shift 有關啦。Okay? As for the diagram, I will skip it. I'm sure you guys know how to draw it. I don't want to waste your time here. 好嘛？好，睇埋 B 啦。B, a reduction in profit tax rate. 好啦 ，profit tax rate basically the same. Okay, reduction in profit tax rate. Because right now the profit potential goes up, therefore people would have higher incentive to invest. AD goes up. Profit tax rate, incentive effects. Therefore, LRAX goes up. 好啦 ，AD goes up, LRAS goes up. Again, the same as here. 好嘛，嗱唔解啦呢條，好嘛，都講咗好多次啦。嗱 ，again, the diagram, I think you can draw it, right? 嗱 if you don't know, you just WhatsApp me. I'll teach you in person. OK， 好唔好啊？嗱，唔好嘥時間嘅真係。嗱 ，next one。好，派錢大家最中意㗎啦。Here, look at this question. 啊，不過唔係香港，澳門啫。Macau, right? Now, in 2013, here we have a cash scheme in which a permanent resident of Macau will be given this amount of money, right? But this amount of money to the non-permanent resident will give this amount of money. Okay, so remember, 成日都講啦，派錢有咩用途啊？派錢 giving cash, YD would goes up, meaning people will spend more money, consumption would go up. Therefore, AD would go up. Now, in long run, what happens? In long run, price level goes up, but remember, it doesn't affect YF because here, our production capacity remains constant, doesn't change, right? Now, how to draw a diagram? Since the question only asks for long run, you only need to draw the long run. You can skip short run. 好嘛？嗱，唔使畫晒㗎，畫呢個得㗎啦。Okay, it goes like this. This is our LRAS. We have our AD1. So this is our YF. This is our price level 1. Here, let's move to right, AD2, with our higher price level. PL2, but YF doesn't change. So this is the diagram. 係咁嘅咋，唔難㗎，唔好諗咁多啊，好嘛？ So next one. Oh, we are into long questions finally, right? Now, originally starts with this, right? Now explain why long run AS is vertical. Now this one we have talked about in our previous video, but let's see how we write 好嘛？嗱，寫清楚啦，好嘛？嗱 ，the way we write it is that first of all, remember in long run, okay, input and output prices adjust perfectly. There is a perfect adjustment. Therefore, no matter how the price level changes, profit will not change. Okay, adjust perfectly here. Perfect adjustment. Now, another one. Remember, the full employment output level. It's determined solely by another word you need to remember. Capacity constraint. 視乎你有幾多 capacity 嘅啫。Okay, you need both of these to fully explain how come LRAS is vertical in nature. Okay, 好嘛？嗱，呢個唔解咁多啦。嗱 B, suppose the stock market is bullish. Okay, stock prices rises drastically. Basically, it means that the economy is getting better, right? So in B, since the economy is good, so most likely people's wealth would go up, meaning C would go up. 喂，市道好咪食多啲嘢咯，係咪？ So AD would go up. Price level and output level. Let's see. 好嘛？ Let's see how it. Now since AD goes up, here we have AD2. So what happens to price level? Okay, this is our Y1. You will see price level actually goes up, and then our Y output level will also go up in short run. So this is short run. Now let's see also part C. Part B part C, with the aid of the above diagram, explain why a bullish stock market will not change people's real income in the long run. Here, in long run, meaning YF. How come it will not change? Here, let's see. Look at the diagram first. What happens now? YF is here. Y is here. What do we call this? This is our inflationary gap. Since we have an inflationary gap, naturally, the market would adjust our SRAS back to our long-run equilibrium. So what happens is, the ultimate price you pay is that the price level will further push up, but your Y would only go back to YF. 係咪？你冇升過㗎，你知有啲嘢貴咗㗎咋。Okay, so this is a diagram approach. Now what about explanation, right? Now for explanation, we need to write clearly, right? Since in part B, our AD has increased, we say there would be an inflationary gap, meaning there will be an excess demand in our factor market. 係咪？如果 factor market 出現 excess demand 咯， therefore there will be an upward pressure on factor price. 係咪？ So eventually this happened, meaning our production cost would go up and SRAS would adjust downwards until Y equals to YF again. So it drops. Basically, it drops. This Y will drop. 寫清楚先 Y would drop. But YF, compared to the original situation, has not changed. Right? So the real income in long run doesn't change because of this. It only creates an inflationary gap. 好唔好啊? Okay, so this is how we explain. 好啦，嗱 next one. Question 2, right here. 好啦，做兩條啫，捱埋佢啊。Question 2, an economy reduces reliance on imported goods. Okay, provide so-called subsidy to local producer. So let's break it down one by one. Okay, subsidy meaning the production costs would go down, therefore SRAS would go up. Alright, now as well as imposed quota on imported goods. 好啦，如果你 imported goods there is a quota, what does that mean? It means our imports would go down. 係咪而家唔俾入口咁多嗎？ Therefore, NX goes up, AD goes up. So, what happens? Both of them goes up. You know Y would go up in short run. What about price level? Unknown, depending on who shift the more. OK， 好嘛？嗱 diagram 嗱畫一次啦，係算啦，係怕咗你哋畫一次啦。OK， here price level. Let's see. Originally, AD right here, SRAS right here. So we have our output level 1, we have our price level 1. Now, here, obviously, we don't know which one shifts more. Let's assume AD shifting more. I think AD shifted all the. So here, we have our AD2 and SRAS shifts a little bit. SRAS2. So what happens is that this time, since AD shifts more, price level would go up. And obviously, output level would go up. Now this is a diagram. Of course, if the shift is different, AD shifts less than SRAS, then price level would go down. Okay, 咁啊，嗱呢個自己搞啦，係嘛？我唔搞咁多啦。And finally, let's end with a question that I think is actually poorly written because let's face it, I think DSE is unlikely to see this kind of question. 係嘛？似咩啊 ？What does it look like? Your demand supply, right? 係嘛 ？Except you also have a long run. Here, 嗱係 long run 打直嘅嘛，記唔記得 ？So we know from this table, YF is at 300 unit, 300個 unit 啦，係咪？嗱 ，what about here on the short run? What is a short run equilibrium? Short run equilibrium again, AQD 呢度啊，漏咗啊 aggregate 啊，唔係 quantity demanded 啊 ，aggregate 啊 ，aggregate quantity，OK， 好嘛 ？aggregate 啊，唔係 quantity 啊 ，OK。Remember what is the equilibrium point? Of course, this one equal 嗱 A 我唔還啊，有佢啦，好嘛？好弱智嘅呢度，好嘛？So you see, right? Our output level, price level is 300 units. Output level is 250 units. So you see, Y is smaller than YF. What do we call this? We call this an inflationary gap. 好嘛 ？Inflationary gap. Inflationary gap of 50 units in our case. 好嘛 ？Or 50 units in our case. 嗱，圖真係唔畫啦，好嘛？ Now, what happens when you have inflationary gap, right? When you have inflationary gap, it means that 唔係喎，呢個唔係 inflation，sorry 啊 ，deflationary gap， 哇，呢度講呢度錯添啊 ，this is deflationary gaps， 錯添 ，sorry 啊，deflationary gap of 50 units，OK， 好嘛 ？So what can you tell when there is a deflationary gap in the economy? It means that there is excess supply in factor market, meaning there is unemployment. Basically, there is unemployment. Okay? So we need to say this is an excess supply in factor market. So this will be chapter 18 homework. So you see, right? Chapter 17 and chapter 18 adding together, not exactly too difficult. Why? Because let me say, these two chapters is only the beginning of ADAS. The most difficult chapter will be in chapter 22, which we will do 2 chapters later. And this will be the end of this video. Let me see you in next video when I talk about chapter 21 homework. All right, bye-bye.